You smell that?
That's new, baby.
It smells new. This is the 20, have you seen this guy yet?
No.
It's a 19.
I haven't smelled this guy yet.
And it's got like a two-tone interior. So you got brown, Canberra beige. No one's ever farted in these seats. This is my pick of the week, 2020 X3M, Donington Gray on black. This belonged to a good customer of ours who is on to another M car, so he's decided to sell this one to us. It's a 2020 X3M with only 46,000 miles, executive package, parking assistant, front and rear heated seats, ventilated seats, list goes on. It's a little more subtle. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago, we had the X3M that was red on red, secure on one of the reds, Toronto red maybe? It was red. It was quite red. I like this one though, Donington Gray. It's very subtle and it works because the X3M is sort of the sleeper SUV, if you will, and this is sort of a sleeper color. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you prefer the other one that we had a couple weeks ago? Flip to this one, Jay. Red on red, or you want Donington Gray? Regardless, I like these a lot. Really like, I would rather take this model over a G80 M3. I'm sorry. The practicality plus the speed, I like cars that have a lot of dual functionality, and this one definitely has it. This is our 2020 X3M with 40,000 miles, almost half the price if it was new. Over 80,000 sticker, now listed for 46. Jay, come on. Jay, come. Come on. You smell that?
That's new, baby.
It smells new. This is the 20, have you seen this guy yet?
No.
It's a 19.
I haven't smelled this guy yet. It's not a freshener?
2019, 30,000 miles.
How is that possible?
6 years old,
6?
30,000 miles. This is like brand new.
My 23 don't smell like this.
You have a leather dash, leather armrests, heated armrest, heated steering wheel. This guy, we got black sapphire, multi-contour, Canberra beige, premium pack 2, parking assistant, convenience, Harman Kardon, heated, leather dashboard, gesture control, heads-up display. The list goes on, but it's got 30,000 miles, and it's got like a two-tone interior. So you got brown, Canberra beige. No one's ever farted in these seats. Matte naked wood trim. I know you're gonna cut the clips of each of these, but oh, I just drove this car home last night. This is the newest it gets. This is the lowest mileage G Series X5 that we've had, and I like it. I'm gonna piss Jackie off, Jackie's she'll be like, why'd you park there? Because I can, Jackie. Here you go, here's the key.
Oh.
Check it out, dude.
Why you leave me in here? He gonna have Jackie mad at me. I'm just filming. Oh, there she go. Oh, she about to come bust me out. Is that real wood?
So if you have HK, not only do you have the tweeter, right, in your matte dark gray, but your speaker grill cover here also gets sort of a differentiated finish. Much like what they've done in the past, but it's a nice little touch. But I like that you have the two-tone door card. So you have a full leather up top, you have your Canberra beige, and then you have a matching also up here as well on the dash with a nice top stitch. According to our macaroni label, we've got a price tag of 70,000 even. This is 30,000 miles, 6 years old, so 5,000 miles a year. 33 grand, so about half price. It's lost 50% of its value in 5 years, but you only have 30,000 miles on it. It's like buying an X5 for half the price. Simple math, people. I could get used to this. Then again, I drive a 98 Jeep Cherokee with 200,000 miles on it that rides like a merry-go-round at a middle school from 1960. This is nice. If you guys ever driven an E70 X5 and you get in this, whew, it's like night and day. 2004 Z4 2.5 liter, manual seats, manual transmission. One previous owner. Original owner, elderly individual, no longer wants the car, contacted us. It's now here. It's getting brand new top motor, brand new top hydraulics, the typical Atlas Motor Co. works, mechanical servicing, cosmetic, front and rear bumper have been painted. This guy is coming to bring a trailer. This is my favorite project that we have right now because we have every single document, every service document, even down to the bill of sale and the original salesman that sold her the car way back in 2004. Sometimes she drove it less than 500 miles a year. With just over 50,000 miles, I've collated all of the service documents and receipts that we have down to this one sheet. Check this out, Jay. Every record that we have going back to 2004 with the purchase delivery miles of 38, all in here. Original bill of sale, the refinance, when she moved, the original window sticker, everything. This guy is coming soon to bring a trailer. If you're looking for a one owner, probably one of the last ones that we're gonna have, to be honest with you. I don't know how many more generation Z4s like this we're gonna get with one owner history, all the documents, low miles, manual seat. It checks all the boxes. These 2.5 liters are a ton of fun. The rear differential is geared up. It feels peppy, it's light. If you guys are interested in the car, drop us a DM, inquire about it. Maybe you might be able to scoop it up for a good price before we send it to bring a trailer. Otherwise, it's gonna go to bring a trailer. We'll see what it ends up getting. Sean's got this end part taped off because we have the top coming in and out for some of the top work, but this is a neat one. This is exciting. I'm not gonna break it, dude.
You're gonna break it.
I'm not gonna break it.
Look at it. You're gonna break it.
What'd you do to the mirror?
I didn't do anything to the mirror. We had a test. Did you see the test drive? We had a test drive. Did you see that? We had a test drive on a different car about, I don't know, a couple hours ago. And the buyer, bless his heart, dude, the buyer comes up, I'm telling him about the car, he's asking about the tape and everything. He opens the door, closes it, and the mirror just falls off. He felt so bad. It's okay, we'll get a replacement mirror. It's okay, things happen. At the end of the day, it's a 21-year-old car. But yeah, yeah. When BMW moved from the E generation into the F, right around 2012, 2013, for some models, depending on what you had, BMW did something different. So for all of the even numbered cars, your 2, your 4, your 6, those were 2-door cars. And then for all the odd numbered cars, your 3, 5, 7, those were 4-door cars. Those were sedans. However, BMW in their infinite wisdom decided to even over-engineer their model designations. So they said, well, if it's a 2, if it's a 4, or a 6, we could add 4 doors to that. We could call it a Gran Coupe. So if you guys have ever seen, we have customers who come on the lot, take a look at these, they look sleek, and they ask, what's the difference between a Gran Coupe and a sedan? So let's take a look today. The Gran Coupe, sedan, you've got 3 parts, right? You got your greenhouse, you got your trunk, and you got your hood. On the Gran Coupe, it's sort of a sleeker sedan for better, I can't really say much more than that. It has a hatch in a way. It's sort of, if you took a sedan and a wagon, they had a kid. Gran Coupe. I like the Gran Coupe because it doesn't look like Grandpa's sedan. It's sleek. It's a coupe. It still has the sleek, low roof line of a coupe. You've got frameless windows on your Gran Coupes, which are really neat. And you still have some practicality. So the one question I get often is, well, it's a Gran Coupe, but I'm losing my trunk space, right? Let's do a comparison. Come here. We've got a 2018 430i Gran Coupe here. On the other side of the building, I've got a 2013 4 Series. And what I'm gonna do is, let's take a look at the space. So from the back of the trunk to the back of the seats, and Jay, keep these numbers up, you got about 37.5 inches. Width, you got about 37.5. Now, the biggest difference is gonna be your height. This piece right here can come out, and you do have a, I don't even know what you wanna call this, maybe a 40-40-20 or a 45-45-10, but your rear seats do fold down. And let's go ahead and, just for the sake of consistency, go to the back of the armrest and measure right there about 71 inches. Let's jump over to the 4 Series. So we have a 2013 328 here. Let's compare. This is a full-size sedan, right? As you can see, the greenhouse, the rear window, it's higher. Taller people like myself may be able to fit in the back seat, but let's go ahead and measure. So 38. Okay, so I think that one was 37 inches, so an inch more width. Same thing, about an inch more. So an inch more in the width and an inch more in the length from the back of the trunk to the back of the seats. If I fold down, this one has 60/40 split seats. If I fold down the rear seats, let's go ahead and get a measurement. Oh, come on. Come on. Ow. Okay, jeez. Wow. All right. So from the back of the armrest, you got about 74 to almost 75 inches. I have to go back and take a look at those measurements on there, but regardless of how you cut it, the one thing I want to show is that the Gran Coupe is very similar in cargo size to the 3 Series sedan. You can drive a 4-door, whether it be a 3 or a 4 Series Gran Coupe, and still have some practicality, but also you don't have to give up the sleekness and the overall sporty look to give up your practicality. So I hope that helps. That's the difference between the Gran Coupe and the full-size sedan. Deal of the month! 2014 X3 for $6 grand. No, it doesn't have a rebuilt title. Yes, it's a clean title. It's got 141,000 miles on it. It was recently traded into us, locally owned, black on oyster. Has a bunch of really good options on it. Lighting package, premium. No heads up. Good options though. It's got 141 on it. We just did the thermostat, your oil filter housing, and your belt. What does it need? Well, that's why it's priced for 6,000 bucks. We priced it aggressively, okay? We're breaking even on the car, let's be honest. But it needs front brake pads and front struts. Would I do the timing chains? Probably, at 141, but it's $6,000. If you guys are looking for a cash car for a first-time buyer, right? And your budget's maybe 8K or 10K and under, this would be it. This is a lot of value for the money. It's a 14 X3, 28i, first generation N20. Lots of service recently done, locally owned with tons of records, tires recently replaced, black and oyster for $6 grand.
All right, guys, today we're going to talk about cost of ownership between N20 4-cylinder engines and B46 4-cylinder engines. So the B46 came out in 2017, N20 2012. So far with the N20s, the earlier production vehicles, the 12 through 15s, we've noticed, or BMW has they installed bad timing chains from the factory, or ones that wear prematurely, so there's an updated set of chains that should go in the car. And typically when we get them, we inspect them and then replace them if need be. B46s don't have chain problems yet, but we have run into the oil filter housing issues and a lot of cooling system issues, as these cars have 2 cooling systems versus the N20 having 1. We've actually found that between the parts and labor to replace all the cooling system and the oil filter housing, it ends up being what the chains would end up being. And you do the chains once and then it's a one and done thing. Whereas these, we've noticed that every 60 to 80,000, they have cooling system problems, even on parts that have been replaced. So it's kind of I don't know the longevity yet of the B46s, but they seem pretty stout internally, but the cooling systems are fairly expensive, and that can add up.
Maybe you've seen The Transporter, maybe you've seen James Bond Tomorrow Never Dies, maybe you've seen some guy in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey in the Meadowlands, maybe loading a body into the truck. That's okay. It's an E38 7 Series, but it's got 3 pedals. This is Dave's. Sometimes we crack into employees' stash, if you will, and we decide to sell them. This is Dave's 2001 E38 3-pedal, and it's gonna be for sale soon. DM us for more information.
Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys are nearby, come check me and Dave out. We go to Triangle Fellowship Church in the Morrisville area, and if you're nowhere near us, we just encourage you to find a church near you. And oh, looks like we got some more videos over there, so why don't you go ahead and check those out. We'll see you over there.